Hey, what's going on, y'all? OJ back here with another video. Today, we're gonna be talking about the scariest fighters to be fighting on the current roster, alright? This is in spirit of Halloween, even though I don't have a costume because, spoiler alert, I don't really have any plans for Halloween, alright? I'm literally recording this at fucking 8 p.m., so there's that. And, I don't have anything else to do. So I'm gonna be talking about, some of the scariest fighters that, I think most people would be scared of if they had to ever fight on the roster. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so first off, we got Border Patrol Tetsuro Taira, right? If I were a flyweight prospect in the UFC who just so happened to be of Mexican heritage, I would be scared shitless to fight Tatsuro Taira. I mean, first off, this guy arguably has the best pure grappling in the flyweight division. He's also 6-1 currently against Mexican descended fighters. All right. And he's been looking mostly unstoppable against these Mexican descended fighters. And now he's fighting Brandon Moreno. And if he beats Brandon Moreno this coming December, hey, it's hard to deny that Donald Trump should hire this man as border security. So if I am a Latino, all right, I happen to see Tatsuro Taira, I would immediately know just from his my history in the UFC that he's like a high-ranking ICE agent. I would probably get deported. Right, there's nothing I can do about it. He will probably choke me out if I try to resist. So Tatsuro Taira, I think, is arguably one of the scariest fighters to fight on the roster, but it's only for a particular group of people. All right, now up next we got Ateba Gautier. I mean, straight up huge and intimidating black man. Before any of you come at me saying this is racist, as the wise Ken Jong once said,
Us. Just because we black? Look at you. You would run from you, okay?
I mean, just watch his fights as well. I mean, this guy has some of the scariest knockouts against like unfortunate cans, all right? And what's scary though is he is getting better. Like I'm seeing increments of him getting better. And although he's a very wholesome dude, I follow his Instagram. Like he ain't out here like John Jones, like drunk driving everywhere. Like I ain't stepping anywhere near the cage, right? If Ateba Gautier's in it, because I mean, look at the man; he's so intimidating. So Ateba Gautier right now, I gotta put him at my number 4 spot for the scariest fighters on the roster. All right, now up next we got Officer Joe Piper. 2 words: stop resisting. And what's so scary about Officer Joe Piper is you don't know what's gonna set him off. Like it could be Mexican food. Right? It could just be the pure salt he produces from raging. Right? It could just be criticizing him for saying that all you talk about is being homeless before joining the UFC. I mean, you don't know what Joe Piper is gonna be mad at. Right? Even now, like me mentioning this might set off Joe Piper. Right? And next thing you know, I got Officer Joe Piper putting me in handcuffs and telling me to stop resist. All right, so Officer Joe Piper, he's also got some crazy knockout power. His submission game is getting better and better because he's training with Sean Brady. So I think Joe Piper is arguably one of the scariest fighters to fight on the roster. All right, now up next we got Quillen Salkilled. All right, minority hunter Quillen Salkilled specifically. I I mean straight up, people like me, people of an ethnic minority group, just need to be careful because he is trying to collect highlight reel finishes over every ethnic minority group. I mean, he has supernatural powers granted by the Hollow Earth, right? And he has redeemed the great Anshul Jubilee himself. All right. I don't know about y'all, but personally, if I see you knock out the great Anshul Jubilee in 19 seconds, I think you're a scary individual. And for people who saying otherwise, like you know, God loves a trier. So Quillen Salkill, very dangerous guy. And as an ethnic minority myself, I think he's one of the scariest fighters on the roster right now. But at number one, we got Drunk John Jones. And the reason I say John Jones, specifically Drunk John Jones, is the scariest fighter on the roster, is because you don't know what John Jones will do when he's drunk, right? You could get assaulted. You could get run over by a car. You could get even hit on, especially if you have blue eyes. And then next thing you know, you could also be touched in a non-consensual way, in a very inappropriate way, if you will. So drunk John Jones, like I ain't trying to mess with drunk John Jones, all right? Because next thing you know, I I might be on lawn victim for all I care. All right. Drunk John Jones is arguably the scariest fighter to fight on the roster, so I would advise anybody on the UFC roster right now to avoid Drunk John Jones when you can. All right, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to like and subscribe so we can get this channel monetized. Otherwise, though, leave a comment down below what you guys think. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.